So I think certainly doing improv with supportive women, and we started getting, or Femprov started getting gigs right away, which was great. We were great MCs. We could handle an entire night, especially those women's nights. And I think
we were really good at PR too.
True that. Very true that. Let's talk about that. We had flyers. I've got flyers back to the early 80s that, you know, they first started being typed, and then and then because of your love.
Get out the mimeograph.
Right, exactly. And I think Carol Roberts was doing a lot of that at her temp jobs, right?
Yes.
She was, and Terry was really,
and I think I might have too, because I'm sure I was working in some office
that had a Xerox machine, and one of the early Xerox machines.
Yes.
And Terry was
steam-powered Xerox machine.
Right.
Yeah.
Terry was really good at writing press releases.
Mm-hmm.
I never had that knack.
No, me either.
But she would go and hand deliver the press releases to the Chronicle, and because
you were taking the greatest photos that were interesting, and those are the ones that all the newspapers wanted to print, right? They're like, oh, this will bring them, you know,
You know, you get a bunch of girls together and you pose them, not in a funny way, not a provocative way, but in a funny way, and that's definitely good. We had that sense about us that we were a good looking group, and we were kind of breaking ground as being all female. At a time when people,
as far as we knew,
right?
We were it.
So I know that Susan, like I said, started doing stand up earlier. Probably one of the first of us to do stand up.
Yeah.
Pat had been doing stand up previous to that.
And I don't think I ever saw her do stand up.
No.
I think that's probably okay, but it's amazing to me.
Yeah. Well, and because she was doing it so much earlier than we were even around.
Right.
She got to the point
because she was with Cantu, you think?
No, it was before.
Or maybe that's how they met.
Definitely how they met.
Oh,
wow. And ultimately she started producing shows at the Mustard Seed. And she was kind of, you know, she was a producer more than she was a stand-up. And I'll ask her if she enjoyed doing stand-up. I know she loved doing improv because she got to do characters and, you know, that kind of thing.